The Backburner, a weapon for Pyro that some could say is quite interesting. It has some pretty good stats, and I'd say the 100% critical chance to any player that's facing their back towards you, I kinda like that myself. And I'm here to say, the Backburner makes Pyro a spy now. Now, some people say that the Backburner is a really dumb weapon for Pyro, or that it's actually really amazing for Pyro. I don't have much to talk about the Backburner since, one, I'm not really a Pyro main, I am really a heavy main, as you can probably see from my last TF2 video. And two, there's not much to really talk about the Backburner, except for its stats mostly, and its slight differences between stock and, the Backburner itself. Now, let's look at the stats between the Backburner and the stock flamethrower. Now, comparing the stats between the Backburner and the stock flamethrower, there really isn't many differences between them, except for the buff the Backburner has and the air blast cost. Now, what this air blast cost does, it changes the air blast costing 20 ammo per air blast to 50 ammo per air blast, which means that you can only air blast 4 times before needing to go to either a resupply cabinet or a medium to large ammo pack. For the elephant in the room of the Backburner's buff, it's kind of finicky, mostly from the testing that I had for using the Backburner for the first time in a while in pubs. I'd say majority of the time the crits would land on someone's back. It wouldn't go continuously, but it would crits, little stage of no crits, crits, etc, etc. Now that's all I can really talk about for the Backburner. There isn't much to talk about it, because it is just the stock flamethrower, but you're able to do crits to whatever Valve says is a player's back. And it does cost more to air blast, but it's fine. I'd say it's fine. It's fun if you pair it with the thermal thruster, or hell, even the detonator if you get a detonator jumps. But I'd say if you want to use the Backburner, have fun playing as Pyro Spy. For the final part of this video about the Backburner, I am going to be interviewing my friend slash fellow content creator, I'm only going to be asking 3 questions to my Pyromain friend about the Backburner, and the questions are, what are your thoughts on the Backburner as a whole? What changes would you make to the Backburner? And finally, do you think it's a good weapon for Pyro users, or should they stay away from it? Now on to the interview. I'd like to thank you, Trist, for letting me interview you for this video.
It's my pleasure, man.
It's just 3 simple questions. The first question is, what are your thoughts on the Backburner as a whole?
Well, as a whole, I think it's a very strong weapon, but only in specific scenarios. I've never been a really big fan of weapons that are only strong in specific scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would you handicap yourself willingly just so that you're stronger in the small scenario where you're behind everybody? And even in that situation, you're going to get like 1 or 2 kills before you're killed, because it turns out the entire enemy team likes to push the cart or something stupid. I don't know.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that.
Specific situations, yeah.
Yeah, because I've had multiple times where I use the thermal thruster to actually get behind lines, and I'd say probably I have like a success rate of maybe 60%.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah,
it's just such a big handicap for a small situation. You're limiting yourself to only 4 air blasts when you're like basically baiting your whole team for a push so you can get 2 kills.
Yeah. Next question. What changes would you make to the Backburner?
Ooh, good question. You see, there's really not much that I would change about the weapon because I either give it more air blasts and it's a direct upgrade to stock, or I give it less air blasts and it's just a straight downgrade from the Phlogistinator. So it sits at a really bizarre middle ground to where if any part of it were tweaked, it would just be too similar to already existing flamethrowers.
Interesting.
So I think definitely the weakest part of the weapon is its air blast, only being able to air blast 4 times. So if you wanted to make the weapon better, it's just adding more air blasts. But would it be fair? Probably not.
Okay, interesting. Really interesting. Final question. Do you think it's a good weapon for Pyro users, or should they just stay away from it altogether?
So should Pyro use it or should they stay away from it?
Yeah.
I don't. So regularly, if you were like a generalist kind of Pyro, you're protecting your team in an offensive push, you got to be using stock or the degreaser. But I will admit, there are Pyros out there that perfect like specific skills, and Pyro's flexible enough to be more of like a specialist kind of character. So if you're really good at stealth and you find success with the Backburner, then definitely lean towards that kind of playstyle because you're better off sneaking behind targets and killing multiple people just like playing spy as Pyro. But I mean, if you want to be like more of a generalist and more supportive to your team, better off using stock. But if you're looking for kills or a goofy play style, or if you're just more specialized, then you're using like maybe the Backburner or even the Dragon's Fury, just something gimmicky.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
So definitely for newer players, stick to stock. Don't use the Backburner. It'll get you in bad habits. But for like more experienced players, you want to play with new play styles, then all for it. Go for it.
yeah. Well, those are all the questions. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
yeah.
It was a pleasure.
And you take care, man.
You too, man.
As you can see, those are my friend Tristoop's thoughts on the Backburner. I agree with most of them. I'd say, personally, myself, I would slightly lower the air blast cost to where you can at least have, like, 5 air blasts. You can have enough ammo to do just some damage. But besides all that, that has been my thoughts and my overview of the Backburner. Again, nothing much to really talk about it. It's basically just a weird weapon overall. I like it. I don't use it as much, but if I feel like being frisky, I'll use it. And to get the general YouTuber stuff out of the way, if you want to subscribe, you can. If you want to like, dislike, go ahead. If you want to comment, go ahead. You can follow me on Twitch. I stream there on the weekends and on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. CST. I have a Discord. If you want to join, you don't have to. And besides all that, hope you enjoyed the video. Take care. And as always, this has been Cheesy Weezy 372 saying get out of America, and I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.